Okay, well, Rishi Vora of Kotak Securities tracks this space very closely. So let's go straight to him. Rishi, thanks for waiting by. These are going to be the big movers in trade. But first on Tata Motors, I wanted your thoughts. It's already gained about 12-15% in the month of January. Is there more upsides post the numbers?
Good morning, Sonia. So if you look at Tata Motors, the current quarter performance, MHCV segment has done exceptionally well. Margins have expanded by 440 bips on a sequential basis. Even JLR performance was broadly in line with our expectations, but the free cash flow generation of 490 million pounds was a good achievement for the company in the current quarter, and we expect further free cash flow generation for the company coming through in next quarter as well. So, Tata Motors, if you look at last 1 year performance, they have been quite range bound. And obviously now the things are turning around for them. JLR volumes are gradually improving amidst improving chip supplies. Also, CV's profitability is improving. PV segment is doing quite well. So, all the segments now, are well positioned to benefit at least in the coming quarters, and maybe may see some up move in the near.
Okay, there's a big electric vehicle play, right? I mean, all the EV stocks are doing well, whether it's TVS Motor, Amara Raja is getting into EVs in a big way. Bajaj Auto is now expanding their EV portfolio in a big way as well. From this basket, which one would be your pick of the pack?
Among, let's say, among the passenger vehicle segment right now, Tata Motors and Mahindra are making big strides in the EV space. We will see, a lot of launches. In this year as well, Tata Motors will be launching a few EV models. Mahindra, they've already launched XUV 400, and they will be starting deliveries soon in March. Even they will be launching born electric platforms by December 2024. So a lot of launches will be done by M&M and Tata Motors. Even Maruti would be launching their first model EV model in 2025. So passenger vehicle segment, we are seeing at least the domestic players, picking up their launch pipelines. On the two-wheeler side, TVS has been the most aggressive among the incumbents. So they have already launched the refresh version of TVS iQube, and they will also be over the next 6 quarters. They'll be launching a lot of EV two-wheelers as well as three-wheelers in the range of 5 to 20 kilowatt-hour battery space. Bajaj Auto, while they have launched Chetak in January 2020, but after that we haven't seen any further launches. But now management has guided that over next 12 to 15 months, we will see them launching products across two-wheeler ranges as well as in the three-wheeler side. So incumbents are coming up, with the newer launches in the two-wheeler space. Even Honda would be launching their EV two-wheeler product by 24. So 24 in that sense would be an exciting year. We should see a lot of EV launches across two-wheeler and passenger vehicle segment.
Since you mentioned Bajaj Auto, I just wanted to get a couple of brokerage upgrades that have come in on Bajaj Auto post the numbers. In fact, JP Morgan has upgraded Bajaj Auto to an overweight and raised the target price to 4,400. CLSA has raised their target price to 4,600. Jefferies has at 4,300, and all of the target prices are well above the current market price. And the 3 or 4 key reasons for the upgrades: the EBITDA per vehicle has risen 18% quarter on quarter, which is at an all-time high. Strong earnings beat despite weak exports. Increasing aggression on EVs and lower raw material costs and better forex realization. So, Rishi, since you were mentioning Bajaj Auto, I thought I'll just put all the brokerage upgrades on board. Finally, I wanted your thoughts on the tyre space, because SEAT actually disappointed a tad bit. The volumes were lower and the management said that two-wheeler OEMs are not doing that well in the domestic market. Your thoughts here?
See, tyre space, if you look at SEAT's performance, actually revenue sequentially declined for the company, mostly on account of two-wheeler OEMs not doing well, as well as there has been demand moderation both in the two-wheeler replacement segment as well as on the export side. So now, the tire stocks have done well over the last 6 months, mainly on account of correction in RM basket, both natural rubber as well as crude oil. My sense is most of it is now being already priced in the current market price. Overall, the demand on the replacement side continues to remain steady, not great. So, we may see some pressure on the replacement demand segment, and hence, if the demand does not recover on the replacement side, then companies might have to pass on some of the benefits which they are accruing because of the correction in the commodity prices. So don't see much upside from current levels on the tire names. I'll be a little cautious. And obviously, if China reopening plays out and demand recovers in China, then natural rubber, where China is one of the largest consumers, we may see prices further inching up from current levels, which would be negative for tire companies. So China reopening is something which needs to be watched out for in the month of February.
Okay, thanks a lot, Rishi, for joining in. The pre-opening rates are settled absolutely flat. Dixon Tech is really the stock of the moment on the downside. The company has cut their revenue guidance further just 1 month after cutting their guidance on the mobile business. So things are getting worse for Dixon Tech. And all the Adani Group stocks continue to be under severe pressure. Adani Total, Adani Transmission, Power, Green, Wilmar, all of them down about 3 to 7% odd. But it's time now for the CNBC TV18 budget quiz. Remember, there are prizes to be won every day. So here is today's question. The Finance Minister asked SEBI in the budget speech to raise the minimum public shareholding in companies to 35% from 25%. Your options are A. Arun Jaitley, B. Piyush Goyal, C. Nirmala Sitharaman, and D. Pranab Mukherjee. You have to send us your answers on Twitter. Post your answer as a comment on the question tweet on CNBC TV18 News. Use the hashtag budget with CNBC TV18. Hurry and send us your answers. Remember, we'll announce the winner at 3 p.m. today. Okay, we have less than a minute, I think, for the markets to open. It's very clear that there will be autos on the upside, and DRL as well. Post its numbers is up about 2.5%, so keep an eye out on that. And on the downside, Adani Group stocks, Adani Ports, Enterprises down in the red. Bajaj Finance would be interesting to see how that one opens up, considering it comes out with its numbers later today. And then you have a lot of other earnings, Tata Elxsi, Patanjali Foods, Amara Raja Batteries, that will be reacting to its earnings as well. Dixon, as I said earlier, will be the top loser in the broader markets. Dixon has gone ahead and cut their revenue guidance, stating that there is a fall of almost 17-18% in global shipments. So that's not looking very good. Well, that's the first take on the index. Quiet, and the Nifty is absolutely flat, down about 15 odd points. The mid-cap index is trending in the